Hey everybody, a long time no see. I am doing a little channel update as well as a little unboxing video, and it's been about a year actually since I've been able to post anything on YouTube. And I kind of just wanted to give you a brief little summary of what's been going on, and let you know what the future has in store. So overall, it's actually been good things. I roughly about 10 months ago, we sold our house, and it just took a lot to get that done. So it didn't leave very much time for model kits. After our house was sold, we ended up moving into a small one bedroom, I guess, little studio. And it took a while to fix that up. It belongs to my mother-in-law, so we spent a while fixing that up, making that nice. That took, I think I said, about 6 months or so. Once that was done, it was just kind of like the pressures of life, like I'm sure all of you guys have to face. And it just didn't leave a lot of time for model kits. So about a month and a half ago, I actually went and visited my sister in Louisiana with her husband, and me and my wife had a really fun time out there. We were able to try a bunch of new things and kind of see a new area, and we came back and we talked about it, and we decided that we're going to move. So in about a month, we're actually going to be packing up and driving out to Louisiana and living out there for a while. So there won't be a lot of time for models, but I'm hoping once we get moved, maybe within 3 or 4 weeks after that, I can start regularly posting again. So I just kind of wanted to show you some of the projects that I'm going to work on. There's not a lot of model kits in here, but there is a lot of cool stuff. So that's what's been going on with me, and yeah, so it'll be good. But anyways, I got a package from HLJ, and well, I guess there's 1, 2, 3. There's just four or five model kits in here actually, but it's mostly more like materials and tools. So I did get a clear action base, and eventually I want to start trying to take some better photos of my kits, and I thought having some clear action bases would be good for that. So this is an action base 1, and it comes with quite a few different connections that you can use. It's good for master grades. You can use it for pretty much anything you want though. So I got one of those. I also got, and the way it stands, pick these up. It's a stand that's built mainly for more like humanoid style. You kind of see the idea of what you can do with these. You get 3 in a box, and I thought these might be kind of fun for working on some high grade kits and maybe trying to display them. So I found these, and there's a few more in here, but I'm going to try to get into more scratch building, so I picked up a little scriber. I've got other scribers, but I wanted to give this one a try. I picked up some styrene, just some plastic tubing to eventually start some kind of scratch building. Kits. I got a couple kits. I got a V8, and actually I got 2 V8s, and for a couple reasons. As far as V8s go, this is pretty much the only, I think, official Bandai one you can get. I know there's another version in this same scale, but it's essentially the same kit. It's just a different box. But I got one because I want to try to build it, just straight up out of the box, custom color or normal color scheme. And then with the other one, I want to try some of the scratch building stuff on. So got 2 of those. HLJ had a sale, and I picked up one of these older Ultron kits. Can't remember when this was made. I don't remember if the box tells me or not. This is it's a really old kit though. I mean, I think this was, gosh, this has to be like, I mean, this is Gundam Wing era, so this has got to be like early, oh, right there, yep, 95. So this is only 20 years old this year, but I like these older kits, and I like the idea of, you know, trying to build them up in a way that that makes them look cool. I mean, compared to when I used to build these, you know, 15 years ago, and they kind of came out looking like junk. So I got that. Let's see. I got a Mega Ride launcher. This is the backpack unit that you see with the Mega Shiki, and you can just get it by itself. So I got that to maybe customize something at some point. The year that I've been away not making videos, I have still been building, mainly just trying to assemble out of the box, and I've been working a lot with how to get my nub marks looking a little bit better. And one of the things I started using were files. I started out with the Tamiya makes like a 3-piece like intro to files. So using them, it's been really nice. It's a whole new way as far as how I've been doing it, which essentially has just been trying to shave it off with my razor blade, and then trying to sand it down. And these, I get a much better result. So I got a couple of these ones. The ones with the red handles have a little bit coarser cut on it. So if you've got, you know, a kind of a big nub mark, you can work it down with this first. And then these blue-handled ones have a lot more finer grain on them. So these you can kind of use to finish it off. And then, you know, switch over to sandpaper afterwards if you want to. So plenty of those. I got a little hobby saw that I'm going to be using for, again, scratch building at some point in the future. Well, let's go with these. These are another kind of stand. Again, you have to assemble it, but when you're done with it, it's going to look something like that. And I thought this would be fun to maybe have a couple of, again, a couple of high grades displayed this way. And I kind of like this one maybe a little bit more so than the other one, because when I display them, I like the idea of it being, you know, off the ground and kind of displayed in midair. And I think how high this one will end up being once it's assembled should be able to do that. So I'm not going to pronounce that, but that's the brand that makes it, and they're not too expensive. If that's the price, I don't remember paying that much for them. So it was just a stock issue. I think I had these on order for about a month or so before they finally came in. And lastly, in the way of tools, it's another just a red-handled file. So I got 3 and 3. Just picked up another hobby knife. It comes with some extra blades, and I picked some more up on top of that. I've got the one I use right now I really like, but you know, it wasn't too horribly expensive, and you know, it's fun to try out new tools and you know, see which one you like and which one works better for you. So pick these up. And lastly is this guy. It's a high grade from Gundam Unicorn. It's the Schurzum Gallus. I'm going to try to pronounce it. But it's a kit and a design that's based off, I think it's called the Gallus J, which was kind of a big, bulky design. And this version is supposed to be, in the anime anyways, like the stripped down version that they made for close combat, I guess. It has a couple of cool things I like about it. It has these dual shields on each shoulder, but then you can collapse the shields down and they kind of form these guards for these little spiky weapons that he uses. Probably not going to build it the way this is, because I thought this might be a fun high grade to try to do some kit bashing and customization to. So I'm going to try something different with this. That's all I got. So again, I'm not sure if I'm going to have any more videos before the move, because like I say, I've only got a month to get everything boxed up. I probably won't, but I just kind of want to let you guys know what's going on, where we've been at. Things are good. I think it's a real positive move for us as far as you know, trying something new. Our jobs haven't been so great, so there's a pretty nice paying job with not a lot of stress that I'm looking forward to starting out there, and then getting back into assembling kits and doing some painting, doing some lighting. I'll get back into I mean, I've got more models than I probably have earthly time for to work on, so it's time to start getting some of them pumped out and getting them on display. So that's what's going on. I really appreciate I've got a lot of subscribers since I last posted. I think I mean, a lot for me. I think I've got maybe about 150 over the last year without even putting up new videos. So I really appreciate your guys' patience. I'm looking forward to doing more stuff down the road, and I appreciate you guys sticking with me, and I think that'll do it. I've kind of rambled on long enough, so I appreciate you guys watching. I'm excited to get back into all the fun that I've been missing out on with the rest of you guys, and I look forward to it. So I appreciate it, and we'll see you guys soon.